recession. In my view, the employment rate is still one of the lowest we've had in history. It's in the 3.6 area. We still find ourselves with people investing. My hope is we go from this rapid growth to steady growth. And so we'll see some coming down. But I don't think we're going to, God willing, I don't think we're going to see a recession.
And what is exactly the White House's definition of a recession?
Again, I'm not going to define it from here. I'm just going to leave it to the NBER, as we have stated, how they define recession. I'm just saying that we're just not going to define it. We use the indicators that the NBER, the National Bureau of Economic Research, has used. We've mentioned that a few times.
GDP will be closely watched. A common definition of recession is 2 negative quarters of GDP growth, or at least that's something that's been true in past recessions. When we've seen that, there has usually been a recession. And many economists expect second quarter GDP to be negative. First quarter GDP was negative.
Is the White House trying to change the common definition of a recession because next Thursday the GDP numbers coming out are going to show that we've been in a recession?
So let me say this, the strength of our labor market along with the other economic factors is what we generally see in a recession, or even what is not what we generally see in a recession or even a pre-recession.
I like that music. Did Justin put that together, or was that somebody else?
I think that's like a copyright-free type thing that he found that he can use.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
reminds me of Beastie Boys.
Yeah. That's a great intro because just shows that they don't even like using their own definitions a lot of the time.
Yep.
Like they defined it as a recession as 2 negative quarters of GDP growth or whatever, and then
it happens, and then they're like, "Wait, no, that's not it."
That definition is no longer convenient.
Yeah.
Speaking of
figuring that out in high school, we talk about like unemployment rates, and like you look at the unemployment formula and how much that's changed over the last like 70 years. It's like, wait a minute, these people are full of crap. Like always have.
Over the last 5 years, it's like completely changed. It's not even the same thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they keep dropping it off. Like they drop it off after a certain time and everything. Basically, if you've been on unemployment for like 2 years or something like that, they say that you're no longer on the unemployment, like, which doesn't make any sense. Like if you're unemployed, you're unemployed.
You remember the big change was when they did the unemployed or underemployed, and then Obama was what were they doing? They were pulling numbers of people that were.
That's right, because they won't count you unemployed if you like had to accept a lower wage job.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't like they would classify you as just being underemployed. Yeah. It's just that. That was stupid.
Well, what do you expect?
You know what else is stupid? Apparently, companies that want to try to tell people how to think. So Dana White here talking about apparently
this happened to me. I posted a video for Trump, right, on my personal social media, and one of our big sponsors called and said, "Take that down." You know what I said? Go fuck yourself. Yeah, you vote for whoever you want to vote for. And I'll vote for whoever I want. Right now. That's how this works.
Can you hear me?
I don't even care who you're voting for. It's none of my fucking business. But fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't ever fucking call me and tell me who to vote for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people feel in fear these days, A lot of people feel in fear that if they don't vote for certain people, they're going to lose their jobs. Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's crazy.
I like Theo. He's got a solid podcast. He was one of
How
those like
cool.
comedians that came out like he went out to LA, but he
Mhm.
didn't become all like, gay and lame like them. He moved. He's living in Nashville now, actually.
Oh, nice.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Theo Vaughn.
Say it one more time.
Theo
Vaughn. He's
Theo
saying.
Vaughn. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but Dana, apparently.
Is my
they-
internet absolute trash right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, Clyde.
We got glitchy Clyde today.
Did he get pissy or he just?
Sometimes he's trying to like fix it. Like he would
I
just
know. I'm
drop
just
out.
joking.
He's got to go rotate the antenna on the house.
No, he's gonna rotate the house around the antenna.
Got to get the new hamster in the wheel. What's up, Jay?
Not much, man. Trying to
Mhm.
get over being sick and get some sleep.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you actually get that? I don't get much of that.
Well, the damn coyotes were keeping me up, and then the kids got sick, and I'm sick, and then we ended up losing the lamb after all those sleepless nights of coyote hunting.
Yeah.
Ugh, that sucks, man.
That's part of homesteading.
Yeah. Got to kill some coyotes, man. You got to
I'm
bring
Sylvania, circle of life.
You got to bring the bears in to kill the coyotes.
Then we'll bring the gorillas. Well, that's the brilliant part. They'll freeze in the
That's what it
winter.
was. Sorry, I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah,
Oh, that show
look,
used to be so
that
good.
sounds like a government solution to a lot of problems. Like just keep bringing. Okay, we're gonna bring this in to control the
Well,
population.
that's what they did. They literally
That was the
do this.
Springfield
They
government.
literally
they
do
do
this.
that.
No, but going back to the Dana White thing, yeah, I mean, like that's absolute bullshit, man. Like you can't. These people think that they can control everything because they give you, money to sponsor, to get advertising. Then they can be like, oh well, you can't say that you like this person. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's why I hate the ad model and like you can go like you can spur out about it a little bit, but like as far as like advertisements, like they control like 99% of how we interact with like the world at all times. Like you're going to see advertisements whether you want to or not, because the whole point is they have to get something in front of your eyes
Yeah,
to get you to buy stuff.
your data and your information is the product.
Yeah, I mean it's literally a Minority Report, like at a like when he's going through the terminal or whatever, and he sees the advertisement that it just tells him like, hey, you would like this, so here's your advertisement for this, and they like serve up an ad for something or whatever, and then there's another guy walks by and it says like, hey, here's an escort service, like here go get these.
You look like an incel. Here's your escort service.
Yeah.
It's like your algorithm.
So
especially
when
your Google
libertarians walk by, that's what hits up, huh?
Yeah.
Escort service.
Well, your
Like,
algorithm is not
here's your
just, like,
sex
your search
robot.
results, like they go through your email for those things too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, here's the like. So I advertise on a lot of shows, but I would never tell them like you got to have this content, or you can't say this, or you can only say that. Like,
Yeah, but if you're a big brand though, so here's the
but you don't advertise with the people that you're doing the things you don't want them to do. Like, I would never advertise on the Young Turk show.
Yeah.
Or Ben
but
Shapiro,
the,
for that matter. Like, I would never advertise on his show because he's a fucking douche.
Yeah, but the problem is that they know that reach matters. So like they know that like partnering with Dana White to put something on the UFC brand gets more eyeballs. Like this
Well-
this is the problem, is because you have these companies that want to sell a product or what they want to sell a service or whatever, and they have to reach as many people as possible, and it's like like the wider audience, like they like to say.
Yeah.
And the wider to reach that wider audience, yet you do have to advertise to conservatives and liberal, and you have to advertise to the biggest swath of people, but you still want control of your brand, you still want control of your
I understand that, but
image.
you don't advertise on the people. You don't advertise with the people that you don't want to be around. or
But
don't
they
wanna support.
need it's like a
But that's
drug. Like they need to get the eyeballs.
but you can't.
They like you need so you need to have liberals and conservatives drinking Coke or whatever.
No, but
right?
I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying as somebody on the one end and probably going to be on the other end eventually, you can't you literally can't tell somebody. The only way you tell them is by stop advertising with them. It's the only way you can do it.
Well, but if I'm giving you money and your brand is dependent upon advertising dollars, then yes, I can tell you what to do. That's how they feel about it.
That's how they feel about it, and that's how it's been done, and that's
Yeah.
how it's been done.
Cloud's back.
But people,
Oh, there's
the
Clyde.
problem is people like Dana White.
He's censored.
You know,
Clyde censored
he
himself.
won't put that stuff on there. He won't deal with that crap. He'll take your money all day long, but he's not going to deal with that stuff. So, I think that we gotta. I mean, I wish more people were like him than the latter. That will just bend over every time you like. Coke's like, oh, we don't like the fact that you said this, and then everybody just does whatever Coke wants or whatever
Well, I mean, it's just like the
overlords want.
it's just like Disney bowing over to like if they go film in China, like they bow to the CCP and just say, "Hey, yeah, we want to film in China, and we're gonna do whatever it takes to make you happy." And yeah, I mean, like they really realistically they should be telling them like, "Hey, we would like to come here, film in your country, and we'll pay this much amount, or we'll do this, whatever." And then that'd be it. But that's not how they function. They're like, oh, no. You want full control over this. You want to make sure that this certain thing is not done in the movie or whatever. That we don't make. We don't do Winnie the Pooh references or whatever because we were filming in China or whatever. I don't,
Yeah, I know, but it's frustrating, and I wish more people would act like Dana White and just be like, "Fuck you, give us your money, we'll advertise for you. Shut up."
Speaking of advertisement, this is a funny advertisement that when in New York.
Oh, this is great. That's hilarious. Is that real, or is it somebody make that as a joke?
I think they made it as a joke. I think like because you can pay to advertise. Anybody can pay to do the advertisements on those kind of like screens.
Yeah.
So I feel like someone did it as a joke. I don't think that someone did it legitimately because
I don't know, man. Some of those Jays are pretty crafty. They might have done it for.
Well, no. I'm talking about like why would they put "Stand with Ukraine" on there too? I don't know. I feel like it's a meme.
You can't stand with Nazis and Israel at the same time.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can. Look at our government. Our government funds both sides, like they do in every.
So they can come on top.
Here's the thing, though, like, and this is maybe not a discussion for this show, another show or something, but like this whole idea of Israel being Jewish, like. They're not Jewish by belief. They're culturally Jewish. Like, I think by and large, they're not really practicing Jews. Like you wouldn't look at their behaviors and like the things that they do and they believe and say, oh, they're Jewish. So like, it's really weird kind of, I don't know, the way we perceive it and the way we interact with it. And it's like, oh, we got to protect Israel. It's like, this holy place of God's people. And it's like, well, are they really? Like there's probably people in Williamsburg. There's probably a little neighborhood in Williamsburg that's much more Jewish than like Israel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you're 100% right on that. It's
been making me upset.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only reason we are involved is, I mean, you saw the one meme, and that wasn't really a meme, but it was showed you like 95% of Biden's administration is Jewish.
Well, like that's what they
no, I mean,
like. They're claiming like they have ancestry. Like
yeah.
like not all of them are necessarily Jewish, but they have Jewish connections. Like
But
they
there's
have
a bunch of them that have
ancestry.
dual citizenship. So first of
Yeah.
all, how are they in the government? They should
Yeah.
never be in our government if they have dual citizenship. If you have dual citizenship, you don't belong serving in our government or working in our government.
But he didn't pick people because of the quality of the work they do. He picked them because they, checked. I mean, look at
Yeah,
Jean
because they check
Baptiste or whatever her
boxes.
name is.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised she's lasted as long as she has. Like I mean, you got to give
you
her
can't
credit,
crap
man.
on
She's
her.
lasted forever.
But
Yeah, I
like
mean,
she does the job better than anybody else, right? Like she's just absolutely just.
I don't know. I thought Saki was really good. As
yeah,
much as I didn't like her, she was good.
yeah, I do agree. I think Saki was a little bit better, even though I didn't like the way she was. Oh, circle back. Let's circle back to this. Yeah, like we know.
But,
Well,
I
at least
think
she
when you
doesn't
get,
stammer like the other idiot does.
I think when you get to a certain level of retardation, though, you just can't. Like it's unquestionable. Like it makes so little sense you can't question it, and I think that's where we've got. We'll just like somebody up there to speak gibberish, and you can't say anything to it because it
Well,
doesn't make any sense to begin with.
at least we've got one honest person in government. You know what? We've got one honest man out here.
Because all those fancy leaders are coming. I know folks say, oh, they're just cleaning up this place because all those fancy leaders are coming into town. That's true because it's true. But it's also true for months and months and months prior to APEC, we've been having different conversations.
So he literally just says it. Hey, so I know they say, we're cleaning up because of the world leaders. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's crazy how that works, right? Like
that guy.
He's going. If the GOP doesn't do anything, if the Republicans don't do anything, he is going to be president. Like
he will run. Yes.
Yeah, he will.
He
will be president,
and he will win.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the machine will make sure he wins no matter what. I mean, they'll just stop voting and come up with, votes a few hours later to different.
Well, I mean, he could not be their pick, but I think he is such a, like, as much as people like, oh yeah, California, look at what it's doing. He's a charismatic figure, whether because like that, like, I mean, can I hate the guy for that? I mean, he was honest. He's like, yeah, they're cleaning up because of the world leaders done. Yeah, he even says, like, do you clean up your house when people are coming over? Like, yeah, like it makes sense, right?
But here's the thing: you're supposed to keep your house clean enough that you don't have to clean it up when people come over, right? Maybe you run the vacuum,
Right.
but you don't have to go through and like de-hoard everything and throw out. Like,
you don't have to go get rid of like
right?
50 homeless people outside your. Now, okay, so. To be fair, we were just in like Santa Monica in LA, and there were a lot of homeless people, but a lot of them were in like motorhomes.
They were nice homeless people, right?
Yeah. No, they were just saying they were in motorhomes and cars. There weren't very many people just laying around on the street. Now we weren't in downtown LA.
Yeah.
And we weren't in San Francisco either. But yeah, I've been told like there's homeless literally in every square foot in LA, and it's just not true. There weren't homeless in every square foot in LA. Like, we were just there 2 weeks ago, or a week ago.
Well, no, I think it's San Francisco that's worse about the homeless.
Yeah,
stuff.
Probably.
Well, I mean, if we're being honest, like if I was homeless, like I remember going to Canada as a kid one time. I went to Ottawa, I think, or maybe Quebec, and like there was a ton of homeless people. And even in New York City, there's a bunch of homeless. Like, why? Why would you be homeless that far north? Like, winter will kill you. Like, that's I would just start walking. I got nothing to do. I'm gonna start walking south. End up somewhere.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. You have the faculties to think of that stuff. They don't. That's why they're homeless. I mean, I'm not being heartless, but some of them literally just don't have the capacity to think that way.
Yeah.
And that's why they're homeless. I mean, addiction
has been bred.
Oh,
I mean, no, I get it.
Yeah. So and the funny thing was it probably 10 or 12 years ago, I flew out to DC to go shoot a wedding, and I was shocked at how many homeless people were there. But then part of me is like, well, it's a reflection of where we're at as a country, and where all of our leaders are, or where all the homeless go. Like it's really reflective.
Well, I mean, your lowest. Well, I mean, all you got to do is if you
mail-in
register
ballot
and
that's been filled out for them. That's for like a sandwich. That's how they vote.
Really? That's where I'm thinking like the high. I mean, like
the higher
really
the
easy to like
homeless population.
fabricate. Yeah, right. Like, I mean, hey, we have 5 million homeless votes. We win. Like.
Yep.
Well, you know
how
what
it was done
California's.
recently, I think.
You know what California is more concerned about than their homeless population? These darn middle schoolers. Look at this. He was banned from sports over blackface. But
serious?
He says he was wearing eye paint. I've seen baseball players definitely wear eye paint like this.
Do that
all the way down your beard.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like I've seen that before, paint. Like football players and stuff. It's like I don't know.
It's like a more intimidation or whatever thing.
Yeah, right.
Or like
I mean, you look at that, it's like, ooh, you must be good if you're willing to dress up that corny.
If you're willing to look like this, you must be ready to play.
I mean, it's not even half his face. Like there needs to be a rule. If it's not 50%, like it's not blackface. I mean, like,
if you're not half black, you're not.
Wait, do they say that?
It's like a instead of 3
you're not half
rule.
Black.
No, I'm just. He would say like you need to have half your face covered or more for it to be counted as blackface, and I'm just saying like if you're half black. But he said painted his face black at the football game, and they counted it as an offensive comment, intent to harm. What?
He's definitely that kid's definitely going to beat
offensive because the school.
Up
the school because it's largely black. The population, I guess. That's what they say. What's that? I don't know. The comment.
He was trying to fit in. What the hell? I'm like.
He just wants to look like
what
his,
if he had,
like his peers.
What if he identified as black? I mean, like seriously, what if the kid was like, I identify as black?
We need to have a case like that. We need to have a case of a reverse Michael Jackson and have some kid actually. Okay, if we're going to be doing the life altering surgeries, okay, we need a white kid to get the black skin surgery. And then all of a sudden,
poor
that's
kid.
Crazy. Yeah, it sucks for the kid. I mean, like, it's not like he was. I highly doubt that this kid was like, I'm going to go to school in blackface. Now, my wife does plays for like smaller kids, and I keep telling her she should do, and it's all white kids out here. Keep telling her she should do the Wiz in blackface. Put all the kids in blackface and do with the Wiz, which was like the black version of Wizard of Oz, and she won't do it. I don't understand why.
I mean, I don't know.
I think
it's Canada.
I don't understand. I don't understand why they.
Canada.
What I don't get here though is after all this, like they feel the need to clarify, like why do you care what they think at this point? Like I don't understand the people who actually care. Like, oh yeah, like this is like they're having to say like, oh no, it's different from blackface. They've already made their assumption of you. Like they're not going to change their mind. Like these people will not change their mind if they think that you've been doing blackface. So I don't understand the point of them trying to like say that, oh, that's not what this is. This is clearly different. Like, quit arguing with these people. Like, just they're not worth arguing with. I don't understand it.
No, they're definitely not worth arguing with. I mean,
It makes for good content, though.
It does. It does make for good content.
They make good content. I don't know, man.
You know who else makes good content? The
People getting bit by snakes.
oh, oh well, I okay. We can
Oh, come on. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. That would be great.
Okay, what is this?
So
I've heard about this, but I have not
Adolf
read any
Hitler.
of these stories.
Apparently, an Arabic copy of Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf was found inside child's room in Gaza. So this is just a look.
Was
he
that
has the
along
book.
with the 40 dead decapitated Israeli babies, or was that like?
Look,
Yeah, he had Israeli baby scalps on his like bedpost. You know?
You know, this 10-year-old had the copy of Arabic copy of Mein Kampf. He has all the all the skeletons in his closet. Literally the skeletons in his closet.
Drawer full of yellow stars ready to hand out. You know.
Yeah.
No. See, the problem with the yellow stars is that our Congress people put them on themselves to. Like they do that? Like was it last 2 weeks ago? They literally put them on themselves.
I thought it was the UN. I thought it was at the UN.
A UN? I'm sorry, it was UN.
Which is I mean, like that's even like more.
It was American
egregious,
idiots. Either way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and it wasn't how many years ago? Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Everybody's like crying about COVID people using that symbolism, say like the unvaccinated.
Yeah, they were real mad about that.
Here we are now doing it again. Like, okay.
Yeah, well, now it's their side doing it, so it's okay. I mean, when it's our side doing it, it's not okay. But if it's them, it's fine.
Has there been any progress in any of that? Like I've not been following it at all anymore. Are they still? Like,
There's still a war. You mean there's still a war?
Okay.
Palestinians are still only murdering Israeli babies that are they're only beheading babies. That's all they're doing. And then the Israel
they're just
bombing one commander that just happens to be in a hospital, and just the problem is that everybody else in the hospital dies when they bomb the one commander. So
when you're
who knows?
When your country is being starved out and you don't have access to food, you don't have the strength to behead like actual adult humans.
This is true.
Behead babies.
Yeah, you can only do babies.
Probably...
Hey, you got a point there. I'm gonna have to rethink everything now.
Speaking of heads, I guess. Porn stars. Oh God, dude! I swear these ads. Porn stars pet python bites partner's penis and horse and blood everywhere. This one belongs. It actually says OnlyFans. I thought you came up with that. I was gonna say you're clever. An Australian porn star. I want to introduce you to Betty. She's Australian carpet python. She's about 8 foot long. I've never had an issue with biting until today. Let's see. Earlier, I had a friend over. We saw a video.
What are you doing? Like, why?
He wanted to hold my pet snake. See, why is a man wanting to hold a snake?
And why would you do it while you're naked? I mean, like, what the?
Yeah.
So was it involved in the scene, or was it
no? It was
just afterwards.
It's just that's just her pet. Like,
so it was just afterwards the snake got hungry.
Yes.
Yeah.
He needed
it saw something. It saw something wiggling around, and it thought it was.
Thought it was another snake.
Yeah, he was like,
maybe it wasn't actually hungry. Maybe it was just trying to get some of its own.
Oh, stuff out of nightmares. There's not like a okay. They don't have any more details. It just says.
I don't need any more details, really.
No, I'm good.
There's blood everywhere.
Oh
God.
Oh boy. I mean, what do you say to that one?
I mean, and that's why bestiality is illegal, right? Same reason you got to wear your seatbelts to help yourself. Those bestiality laws are really just protecting you.
Who does the song "Love Bites"? Is that Def Leppard?
What?
Doesn't Def Leppard do a song called "Love Bites"?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Def Leppard, Poison, one of those.
Yeah, one of those 90s, late 80s, early 90s bands.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Or Love Hurts, you can go back to the 80s and do Love Hurts.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
speaking of rock music,
I don't know.
I guess maybe we could there should be some a metal theme song for this. This
Is
kind
Mick
of
Jagger
genre.
dead yet?
No, my God, he's pickled. He'll live forever.
Yeah, he's like a
Put him in the fridge, man. He's gonna live forever. He's gonna live longer than anybody else.
Like he's self-made. Sir, I wish he was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company myself, and my wife was running the office, because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy.
Cowboy.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your
All right.
solution?
Hold on. No, sit down. Sit down. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
I see Bernie. Shut up, Bernie. Let him go. Let him go, Bernie. Let him
I
go.
don't even know who that is. Who is that dude?
This is Senator
Is that-
Mullen.
Evan.
Mark Wayne Mullen. Apparently he's a Oklahoma senator.
Who's the other guy?
The other guy is some guy. Let's see, Sean O'Brien. I guess he's from he's from some sort of labor union.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Labor unions. I mean, tells you all
That
you need
works.
to know there.
He gonna sit down and get somebody else to do it for him later.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that ugly
Kneecap.
bald head.
That dude's gonna be in some. Hey! That dude's gonna be in cement later.
Yeah.
Senator's gonna be like, he's gonna be hanging out with Jimmy Hoffa underneath a power plant.
I like that. We need more of that. More like, fisticuffs
Look,
on the floor. Like
That would
we used to
that would
have
be awesome.
duels and caning. Okay, in
Mm-hmm.
the, like the that's why Aaron Burr. And,
we need. I was gonna say we need more
caning-
Aaron Burrs.
caning of Charles Sumner, like more stuff like that.
That was a
Like,
good day.
Yeah.
We need more of that. I agree. I concur.
I always say, like you can't like go back to the old days because it's all like implies racism and stuff. But I think there are things that we
And?
could bring back that it would be okay. Like
Like what?
it would be all right. I'm just saying.
Like
Shooting people.
Yeah, no, caning.
Oh,
Yeah, caning.
Not
Like,
chairs.
caning would be fun.
Yeah, just.
Could you imagine like Ilhan Omar getting caned on the floor?
Oh God, dude.
Or even better,
We're not
like,
implying violence. We're not implying
Who's
violence.
One-Eyed McCain? What's
Probably,
his name
should probably
again?
get stoned.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget. Crenshaw.
Crenshaw, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Wouldn't see it coming. He couldn't cane anybody down.
If he
You
came
keep
on the
missing,
right
Dad.
side,
Give me the
he
whip.
just didn't see it.
Well, our government is definitely here to look out for
In
us.
Minecraft. That'd be fun.
Yeah, our government's definitely here to look out for us. So, if you're, yeah, it's Kathy Hochul, New York. She says New York will now collect data and conduct mass surveillance of social media.
So we're very focused on the
real.
data we're collecting from surveillance efforts. What's being said on social media platforms. And we have
Close their eyes
launched
for
an
too
effort
long.
to be able to counter some of the negativity and reach
She
out to
blinks too
people
much.
when we see hate speech being spoken about on online platforms. Our media analysis, our social media analysis unit has ramped up its monitoring of sites to catch.
Holy hell, they have a social media monitoring unit.
Well, of course they do.
I
It was called Twitter. It was called Twitter before Elon bought it.
Well, no, I'm talking about for the New York government.
Yeah.
The state of New York is what I'm saying. Like that blows my like the federal government. I understand why.
Really, your mind is blown that the commies in New York would have a monitoring department of their own. It really blows your mind. Like, okay,
gotta do something with all those tax dollars.
Incitement to violence. This
Let's
is
see. Does she say anything else?
be safe, but they also feel safe because personal security is
you
about
need to
everything
feel
for them.
safe. Ooh.
As I said, no one walking down the street or in a subway should feel they have to hide.
Do something about it. Yeah, she's. I think she's getting.
Yet you arrest people. Oh, and by the way, too, remember that we did the story about the guy in the subway
who actually
he never shot the gun. He just pulled the gun. He never shot it.
Wait, I thought he said he fired one.
No, they completely lied and said he had fired 2 rounds. He had never fired anything.
What? That's even worse. He's gonna go to jail for that.
He's gonna go to jail for brandishing a gun.
Yeah.
He never fired a damn shot. In New York, in the subway, some dude was like going after a woman, and he pulled his gun.
Yeah.
And the press said he had shot 2 shots. He had never shot anything, and they arrested him for protecting this woman.
And
so in the same state, state where you can't even protect somebody from being accosted by a homeless bum, in the same state, you're going to only monitor people's social media and not actually take care of the crime on the street.
It's much easier to do. I mean, like, you got to think about who they're employing, right? Gen Z isn't going to get out there and walk around and actually do things. They're going to sit at the computer. They're going to work from home, and that's the way it's going to be. So,
well, you know,
this is what work from home gets us.
Absolutely insane. You pull up the one about Nikki Haley next.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to get to. Yeah, you know,
did she fall off the deep end? I feel like she was like halfway.
She's been off the
and then
deep end for years, ever since she ordered curtains and said it wasn't her that ordered curtains.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, go look when she was UN.
Oh,
ordered, and
the orders,
$500,000 curtains, and she was like, "I didn't order these." They just showed up one day.
You know,
when I get into office,
for
the first
curtains
thing
that
we have
much,
to
I
do,
wonder if she bought
social
them on
media
Wayfair.
accounts, social media companies, they have to show America their algorithms. Let us see why they're pushing what they're pushing. The second thing is every person on social media should be verified by their name. That's, first of all, it's a national security threat. When you do that, all of a sudden people have to stand by what they say, and it gets rid of the Russian.
She's so mad that people are criticizing her on Twitter. This is what this is about, because she says then people will be scared about what they say. She's so mad that people are trashing her.
Well, and the funny thing is here, and I've made this point a couple times, is that she goes into like the Russian bots and the Chinese bots, which are like what 20 things online. They're mostly just porn bots, but she says nothing. Absolutely nothing about the CIA bots, about the FBI bots,
what about
the
the
NSA
American
bots,
right?
You know, which
American
there's
bots or Chinese
a million
bots.
more of those than there are anything else. I mean, look at all the stuff in the Arab Spring, how our government has pushed all that stuff in all the Arab Springs and in all the conflicts all over the world. We've pushed everything. You know, this dumb bitch says nothing about
China
America.
bots too. Like there's all the, you know, I get bots that follow me. That's pretty much like that's what happens. Like these bots, like there's the Chinese too, where they're like, oh, I love you long time, I want to come to America or something like that. No way.
Something's wrong with your mic, Trey.
Yeah, something just happened.
Well, I think the NSA just tapped into the show.
Probably glitchy.
Probably.
Is it better?
No.
Steve, you're okay. I'm okay. Am I okay?
Yeah, you're fine. It's Trey's mic.
I think I hit something.
Oh, there you go. Sounded like a robot. Actually, it sounded like a 90s 90s I can't think of the word now. Never mind. Go on.
Criminal demands attempts to
That's
have
bad.
Stop talking.
That's really bad.
You're dumb.
Yeah, you're
Cut
done.
you
Just
off.
hang out. Just hang out while we finish the show. Something's wrong with your mic.
Just pull up some articles or something.
Yeah.
Be a little productive.
Pull the bigger one. Pull the
Even
one
I
I
don't
sent
have
you
controls.
in-
You know?
I sent you one in Twitter about the bear that ate the Taco Bell. Pull that one up.
That's Mark's kind of bear, huh?
Yeah. What is that? I can't see that. Try plugging.
Female
Is your
pool
mic
player
plugged in all the
Lynn-
way?
Yeah, it should be plugged in.
This girl forfeited the final against a trans opponent.
Nice.
What's the picture of the old lady on the bottom?
Oh, I think that's the lady that actually was the player. Yeah,
So the ginger that's Mark's brother, or is that Mark?
that's Mark himself.
That's trans Mark.
Yes. We thought he was going to prison. He actually just wanted to get surgery.
Well, he does like eating bananas.
I don't know. I thought it was going to show.
Does gender make that much of a?
Oh, there it is.
Does
There's the
gender make
actual
that much of a
winner.
difference when you're playing pool? I mean, I guess you can make it maybe a harder shot, like more power, but
Yeah, you can break better, I guess, but that's pretty much it. I don't see maybe precision too. Like men do kind of like. There are claims that like women are more precise. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, why would you be like? I don't know. Maybe the women are not that good in pool. And that's why they
it's
were.
just like every other thing that we do, you know.
The patriarchy always wins.
I'm really shocked that they allow this. Like, it's a great example of liberalism eating itself. It really is.
Yeah.
Because women's right. You know, the whole Me Too stuff, and then now
it's like, oh, that's your problem.
Dude, unplug your mic. Unplug your mic. Unplug your mic. Yeah.
And plug it back in. Try that. See if that works.
They've gained many rights, but they've also, you don't have the right to defend yourself anymore. Somebody wants to mug you, you need to get mugged.
Yes.
I think that's the way we've gone.
So, well, I mean, they proved that in New York by arresting the guy that was trying to save her.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to take it. But yet, the whole Me Too thing, you shouldn't take it. It's so
Take some, not others.
Take what we tell you to take. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's definitely what it seems like.
Say something, Trey.
Let's try it again.
Yeah, what did you do?
Yeah, man.
I think it's just my stuff is all. I got too many tabs open. I'm pretty sure.
Man, Ministry. You sound like you're singing from Ministry. It sounds like distorted AM mic.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, man. I can't make it out. What are you gonna do?
You have that story? I put it in the Twitter.
I saw a story about a bear that ate a plastic bag and died.
Oh no. It's
Ed
not
put it
good.
down. No.
We should get Justin to do a live report from the field.
Yeah.
Deer he got.
Probably balls deep in deer though, so we don't need to do that.
Never ever a good thing when they came face to face with the hungry thief. A doorbell security camera shows an Uber Eats driver dropped off the $45 order, right? Minutes later, a huge bear lumbers over, smells the Taco Bell, takes the bag,
Oh my
puts it in his
gosh.
mouth, and leaves just like it's lunch hour. The family comes out. It's gone. It is gone. They say
Oh
the
my
bear
goodness.
came back. Wait a minute, and took the drinks.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it was like, I'm thirsty
This is
now.
like a
I need to wash
storybook.
it down. Anyway.
I feel like that's a
that is
setup.
hilarious.
You don't leave the drinks out there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe that. Why did
Yeah, why would they come out and leave the drinks out there?
Because they
That makes no
knew.
sense.
They're trying to get famous. That's the neighbor's pet bear.
Or
Those are
it's just a dude dressed up in a bear costume.
freaking carnies. That's what it is.
Well, here's the funny part of the story, that they got reimbursed from Uber Eats for the $45. It's like, first of all, you waited, well, and then something else that they didn't say in the story, they waited 10 or 15 minutes to go outside and get their food. And like, by then it's cold, right? So you want, like, who's gonna eat cold Taco Bell? Like, nobody eats cold Taco Bell. So the whole thing smells like a setup to me. To get on the
Yeah,
news.
no, it is. It's they did it. It's the neighbor. He dressed up like a bear.
Yeah, I think so. So would he be in bear face?
Definitely.
Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better, maybe. No, I don't know.
We'll see.
Nope, it's not.
Again.
Let's find one last retarded story.
Okay, well, we can watch one one clip of just women being women, I guess.
Talking about cybersecurity today and how safe passwords are. What is one of your online passwords currently?
It is my dog's name and the year I graduated from high school.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a Chihuahua Papillon.
And what's his name?
Jameson.
Jameson. And where'd you go to school?
I went to school back in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
What school?
Hempfield Area Senior High School.
Wow. When did you graduate?
In 2009.
Oh, great. Talking about cybersecurity.
That's awesome. I don't believe anything, though. That seems like a complete setup to me. Everything seems fake and gay now.
Yeah, it's either fake and gay, or maybe it just might be retarded.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.